Right guys, I'm gonna show you how to change the alternator in a Mercedes A-Class. This one is a W176. Now here is the alternator, this one here, and I tried changing it. I took the screws off. There's a one screw, don't know if you can see it on the side here, just there, which I've taken off, that one. And there's another screw somewhere in here. Let me show you, just in there. There's one here and there's the other one. Now this one you can take it out all the way, and the other one you can't take it out all the way because it's hitting the chassis leg. But what you unscrewed is more than enough for it to come off. But the alternator cannot come out because all these hoses or the hose pipes are there, everything is blocking its way. So I tried to take it from the bottom, but to take it from the bottom you need to remove the AC condenser just below it. The AC condenser is holding with 3 screws. There's one here, this one, if you can see it properly, this one screw here, and there's another screw there, and there's another one just below that screw from underneath. I will show you in a little bit. So I'm thinking of removing the AC condenser and wiggle it around, see if I can get the alternator from the top. If not, we will have to take it from the bottom. Right, so from underneath, there's the other screw, just in here. That's the 3rd screw. I'll get back onto it as soon as I remove that screw. Right, so it's kind of easier than I thought it would be. Now first, like I said, you need to remove the AC condenser. You don't have to take it apart, just remove all the 3 screws and then just wiggle it to the side, to this side, and push it downwards, and that gives you a bit of room to get the alternator out. So the alternator, you have screws here, here, and there's one down here. So if you just wiggle it around, this is, I've turned it around now, because normally it should be like this. Now I turn it around this way. Just move these pipes, take this one from the clips off, and move this one, and you should be able to pull it out from here. Alright guys, so I'll put the alternator in, and I'll put the bottom screw first, the one just there. If you can see it, there you go. Just this one here, the bottom one first, and then the top bit I slipped in, and then put these 2 screws. So these 2 screws are done, and the 3rd one is just holding this pipe just in here, which I will do later because I need to get the, now the AC condenser I haven't put it, it's just hanging now still. So I'm just going to put this screw first, the one in here, and then I should be able to align it, and I'll get the other 2 done. Alright guys, now what I've noticed is when you put the screws on the AC condenser, rather than fiddling from the top, it's much easier if you just put this screw first, the one at the right bottom, this one, and then also you have the access to the other screw as well from here. Let me see. Yep, there you go. That one from there. There we go. This screw from the bottom. So if you just tighten it with your hand, the first one, this one here, and the other one from the top should be pretty easy to go in. Right guys, so I'll put the AC condenser back on with the 3 screws. I put the alternator with the 2 screws, but I've still got to put this last one in here on the top. I'll plug this cable in, the 13mm nut, screwed that back on. Now remember, I forgot when I was doing this on the right hand side screw on the AC condenser, I did forget to put the bracket on it. There's a bracket like which is holding this cable, but I've done it again. Just that screw there, this one, there's this little bracket thing that's holding this wire, so make sure you put that one before you put the screw back on. And that one, just need to clip this in, and then I'm going to put this screw back in here, and then finally I'm going to put the belt on.